This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Body of woman found with throat slashed in St. Elizabeth. The body of a woman with the throat slashed was found at her home in Lacovia, St. Elizabeth this morning. She has been identified by the police as Kalisha Waite. The police report that about 7 a.m., the woman's son went to check on her. He reportedly found his mother lying in blood in a room in the house. The police were alerted and Waite's body was removed to the morgue for a post-mortem. Investigation is ongoing. Suspect fatally shot in St. Catherine operation identified. The suspect killed by the police during the shootout in Belfield, St. Catherine on Saturday has been identified as 20-year-old Jeff Bedward of Bellasgate, St. Catherine. The police had been hot on the trail of missing Clarendon schoolteacher Natalie Dawkins when they discovered two men in possession of her Toyota Wish motor car. Dawkins has been missing since last week Tuesday. Bedward was shot dead, but his accomplice escaped. A joint team of police and soldiers has been scouring the hilly terrain of Browns Hall, Bellasgate, and Connors in search of the fleeing suspect. The operation has been ongoing. Over 1,000 pounds of ganja seized in Portmore. Guns for drugs suspected. Several men have been taken into custody following the seizure of over 1,000 pounds of compressed ganja at a premises in Brighton, Portmore, St. Catherine on Tuesday. Reports are that during an intelligence-driven operation in the morning, members of a joint police-military operation found an enclosed container with the ganja. Sources believe the illegal substance is linked to the drugs for guns trade with Haiti. The men are now being questioned in relation to the find. On Sunday, detectives arrested 4 Haitian nationals in Nagahead, Portmore, as part of an ongoing investigation. It is unclear whether the two incidents are linked. 7 arrested and charged in Westmoreland for COVID-19 breaches. 7 persons were arrested and charged by the police in Westmoreland on Monday for breaching the COVID-19 restrictions. The police say they were among 18 persons who were picked up during an operation to enforce the Disaster Risk Management Act. Charged are 24-year-old Xavier Masline, otherwise called Huggy, a fisherman of Snapper Drive, Whitehall, Negril; 26-year-old Romario Howd, alias Monty, a decorman of Whitehall, Negril; 20-year-old Ricardo Scarlett, otherwise called Kaka, of Snapper Drive, Whitehall, Negril; 25-year-old Keon McNeish of Lily Crescent, Whitehall in Negril; 27-year-old Shanake Reed, otherwise called Pepper, of Norman Manley Boulevard; 27-year-old Chanel Samuels, otherwise called Shrimpy, a nail technician of Causeway Grange Hill; 24-year-old Kerryon Brown, otherwise called Toots, of Causeway Grange Hill in Westmoreland. The police report that between 4 p.m. and midnight, an operation was conducted to ensure that persons were obeying the curfew orders. During the operation, coordinated vehicular checkpoint operations were carried out along Grange Hill Square, London Square, Tollgate, the Stewie Main Road, and other surrounding communities. The police say a total of 105 vehicles along with 153 persons were stopped and checked. 15 breaches of the Road Traffic Act were detected and 7 tickets were issued, the police say. 2 motorcycles were also seized. The operation resulted in a total of 18 persons arrested for breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act and Road Traffic Act. Of that number, 7 persons were charged and are scheduled to appear before the court at a later date. The police are urging Jamaicans to report illegal gatherings scheduled to take place during the island-wide curfew. Also, they are encouraging persons who are aware of any illegal parties to tag the police on social media or WhatsApp the information to 876-591-5671. Police seize firearm in Brownstown. The police are reporting that a 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 4 9mm rounds was seized at Liberty Valley, Brownstown, St. Anne on Saturday, April 3, and a man arrested and charged in the incident. Charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition is 23-year-old Nathan Witter of Orange Hill District, Brownstown in the parish. According to the St. Anne's Bay Police, a search warrant was executed on Witter's residence at 3 p.m. when the weapon was found. Witter, who was at home at the time with a female companion, tried to escape but was apprehended by the police. Heavy rainfall caused roadblocks in St. Mary and Portland. The National Works Agency says that heavy rains over the last 48 hours in St. Mary and Portland have impacted sections of some roads in the parishes, reducing them to single-lane access. Communication and Customer Services Manager at the NWA, Stephen Shaw, said that consistent rainfalls over the weekend have impacted the roads from Alligator Church to Bellevue and Port Antonio to Nonsuch in Portland. Also in Portland, sections of the main road from Belcaris to Wakefield have been reduced to single lane after being impacted by landslides and mud flows which block critical drains. In St. Mary, the agency said its crews have now fully reopened the road through the junction, which was reduced overnight to single lane due to landslides and fallen trees. Shaw said the NWA parish teams will be monitoring the impacted areas as the parishes continue to experience some rainfall. 4 COVID deaths, 350 new cases. The death toll from COVID-19 in Jamaica increased by 4 on Easter Monday, according to the Ministry of Health and Wellness. The deceased are a 33-year-old female from St. Catherine, a 72-year-old female from Portland, an 88-year-old male from Kingston and St. Andrew, and a 53-year-old male also from Kingston and St. Andrew. Another 8 deaths of COVID-positive patients during the 24-hour period are under investigation, while another was classified as coincidental. The latest fatalities bring the death toll from the coronavirus in Jamaica to 622. In the meantime, Jamaica recorded 315 newly confirmed COVID-19 cases on Monday, bringing the total number of cases on record for the island to 41,328. Recoveries increased by 147, bringing total recoveries to 18,444. Of the newly confirmed cases, 170 are females and 144 are males, with sex of 1 patient awaiting confirmation. Ages range from 2 months to 96 years. The cases were recorded as follows: Kingston and St. Andrew 66, St. Catherine 48, St. Anne 38, Westmoreland 32, Trelawney 22, St. Elizabeth 20, Clarendon 18, St. James 18, Manchester 17, Hanover 12, St. Mary 12, St. Thomas 11, and Portland 1. There are 31 moderately ill patients and 33 critically ill patients among the 21,971 active cases now under observation in Jamaica. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.